Welcome back, and we've got Forgotten Void back in the Star Edinburgh, which is basically in Edinburgh, where teammates Percival, Kansas, Bismarck, Cleveland, and Charles Martel.
Stand by for action. The base is under attack. Impede the enemy's advance until the main fleet forces arrive. This is Base Commander. Good luck. Try not to lose a single ship and save our base structures from destruction. Reconnaissance data
Now, the whole point with the Edinburgh, with this Star Edinburgh, is that it's in Edinburgh. It has literally nothing different besides the fancy camo, which you can turn off and on. Which the only thing this camo has is that it changes. It has animations, those kind of things. It just has that little difference. And I don't recommend this ship unless you're lucky enough to get it in like the very first crate. For a ship that's basically in Edinburgh that has literally nothing going for it except for a fancy camo. That's literally it. Now the shell arts are pretty bad on the Edinburgh, but when they hit, they hit. And it is short fuse AP. So it does really great against destroyers. Against these kind of cruisers, it does Citadel. If you can get the target. Kind of like that, except you would expect higher damage. When it hits, it does really great. But he's still getting a little bit of pins, everything. He's still doing really good. Although the Cleveland, not doing too well. Losing half of his health, and I think he's gonna die. He's definitely probably got a fire on him. Right there, you saw he got a double Citadel. That was what happens when Edinburgh hits hard. We'll see if the Cleveland dies. He's still putting up a fight. I think he's gonna live.
We've destroyed.
Although he didn't go around the island, that might have cost him. He barely lived, it looked like. And I don't recommend anyone doing this unless you're a very skilled operations player. I can't, and I don't recommend it. Void, Patriot. The majority of the replay subscribers you see sent to the channel are very decent operations players. They're really good. They know what they're doing. They know the game mechanics. I do not recommend anyone doing this if you don't have any prior experience in British cruisers, especially these kind of cruisers, or just cruisers in general. It's gutsy, but it can work. But you see, he doesn't have the best health. Okay, he gets one on the Moss. And kills the Fubuki.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Now, look at the short fuse AP when that hits that Moss. Right here. 7,400 damage. It just destroys DDs. Now, see, the back turret shoot, and... Ow! That's what happens. That really hurt. Now, he literally can't shoot because he isn't within firing penalty. Those storms do look good, though. Not enough to kill it, though. Fortunately, the Charles was there with his fire, so that helped. Beaches, but he's gonna get off of it. It's not a bad beach, for sure. He's gonna get his back guns turned around. He might get some damage on that. That was a good hit. That was 7 citadels. That was really beautiful. Picks that kill up.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
It's unfortunate he wasn't able to have him loaded when it came around. That would have been a lot of nice damage right there. Now, the 15-inch guns will go through the back of his stern. They don't have the best armor, that's for sure. So that's why he's running away. He's gonna get the kill, though.
Third attack is about to be launched.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
He does drop torps on, looks like the Mayoko. So we'll see if those hit anything. When I shoot, I don't get anything. And I think that Bismarck out there is going to die. I don't think there's a question of if, it's when he's going to die. Because he's got 2 fires on him right now. Hasn't DCP'd, 60-second fires. That's going to just eat his health away real quick. Even with 2 good cruisers that are shooting, he's definitely doesn't have enough health. You just get 1 torp and a flood. So that is great. Doesn't look like it's stuck though, which is unfortunate. Should pick up that kill.
We've sunk an enemy
Ford should
destroyer.
get that kill. Should. We'll see.
Attention. Carrier
Nope,
entering the
secondaries
combat
get it.
zone. Reporting. Our carrier successfully entered the combat zone. This is Base Commander. All batteries restored successfully. Support ship returning to base. Reporting. Enemy cruisers entered the combat zone. They're chasing our aircraft carrier.
Again, I don't recommend anyone doing this unless you have a lot of skill. And just know the ops in general. I don't recommend it. Now, Hipper will shoot him because it has German HE. And it has good German HE, which will pin him all over. He does pick up natural selection, though.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Looks like he is going to outrun those torps, unfortunately. That might have been really nice if he could have got it, though, for sure. And his damage is up to 258. And still going. So, it's going to be interesting to see what Void ends up with for his final damage.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Plenty of stuff to still shoot. Now, if you look at his health bar, his heal isn't healing back anymore. He's stuck at 20,000 HP. And that's not a lot of health for a cruiser like this. Hell, the Charles has better survivability than this ship does. I get what he did on the rune. I totally get that. I think it is possible those torps still hit. Because he will drive into those torps. Now he is detected. And they will start shooting him. 3 targets, so that will be Nagato and Rune. And more than likely Musashi. Looks like, yeah, they just barely missed. That's unfortunate. That would have been a really good hit on that Rune had those torps hit. See right there, that was just HE. That was 6,000 HP gone. Oh, that might hurt. Oh, he got lucky there. He really did get lucky there. That could have been the end of him.
Smoke screen set.
He does get the torps on the Nagato. That's some good damage right there. Now his solid armor piercing into the side of this rune is just going to destroy its health. And take easily, like, look at that. That's like 6,000, 5,000. It really adds up on this cruiser. Now, against this short fuse AP against the DD, we saw what happened on the Moss. Let's see what happens on the Kidda.
Torpedoes to port.
You should be able to miss those. Almost 7,000. About 4,000.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
And you just see that the short fuse just wrecks.
The ship is on fire.
You should be able to kill it.
Problem solved, sir.
Yep, kills it. But look at his health.
Enemy destroyer
There's
foundered.
nothing left. I would honestly back off a bit because he might be getting within that secondary range. And as he doesn't have the most health. Fortunately, those guns haven't looked at him. Oh, there's the secondaries going off. Yep. I think the secondaries got him. He should have stayed out of range just a tiny bit, but his damage is at over 400k. He could pop the heal. He might have been able to live through that had he kept if he had popped the heel. But hindsight's 2020. I'm sure Void had his reason. I'm sure he had his reasons. Let's reduce that a little bit. Who's going to get the kill?
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I'm going to go with... Yeah, oh, Des Moines got the kill. Shit, that Bismarck isn't... I gotta be surprised. I thought that Cleveland would die on the very first. Oh, he finally died. He lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, though. At least it's a solid 5 stars. That's what matters. And a hell of a lot of credits. So final damage, 411. Natural selection and assistant. Wonderful profit of everything. Team score, 2,500 base XP. Beautiful. Let's see. Charles got assistant and C-star, 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 and C-star. Charles did some good work. He did some really good work. How much did he do on the Musashi? Let's see. Only 43,000. Again, you can look at it and you can see that a lot of it is that DD damage that added up. Don't underestimate the DD damage on this map for sure. Like, that's a lot of DD damage. That adds up. And then when we look at what took his health, HE, and that armor-piercing shell from that Congo really did hurt him real bad. Then the Kidda did 13,000 with only 47 HE shells. It took 3 secondary shells from Musashi to kill him. With premium and everything, he makes almost 2 million credits. And that was a blue booster. Would have been a red booster. So, 12,000 free XP. Really nice profit there. Commander XP. Looks like he's training a new commander, which I do recommend for British cruisers, that you need a dedicated captain for these cruisers. You can't throw a random captain on these kind of cruisers. You have to build a captain. So a nice 50,000 profit. So a really good game from Void. By far. A very good game in Edinburgh. That's a really good game. Now you can take the Star Edinburgh and basically apply it to the Edinburgh. Same ship, basically, like I said, except fancy camo. This is the only main difference. Everything else is the same.